Hello, my hosts, and welcome to another stream of me working with DaVinci Resolve. Just a second, and we'll flip over to that stream. Where is it? Well, okay. All right, let's go. Okay, and shift that. Pop that out. No, hold on. What's that? Stay on top key combination. No. Stay on top key. Win Control T. All right. Win Control. That's on the wrong one. Oh. Definitely on the wrong one. There we go. Where is the... Where's my one for the hand cam that I use for editing? No, that's me in the green. Hello, Jordan. Just setting stuff up. It's been... Should have... set this up before I started the streaming. What's going on? I have a world exactly for the purpose of streaming DaVinci Resolve. Ah, here it is. Okay. That's semi-right. Sorry to allow you to see behind the curtain a bit. There it goes. That's that. Guess it when it changes its name, it gets confused. There we are. Now everything's set up correctly. Good on it. what I want to do is have this 3D cube look like it's sitting on top of that box and it flies out. We've done this before, so first things first, we're going to set the transparency to 50% so we can get this lined up correctly. Stick that on there. Like that. Just change the scale. There and oops. There. Zooming in a little bit more. Zoomies. There. All right. Get the things rotated so it's more in line with the book. All right. There we go. Oops. All right. And how you been, Jordan? I hope Canada is serving you well. Now, find myself a bit of artwork. Serves the cover of the book. Have I used this book? Yes, I have. Excellent. All right. Now, one of these notches. Nope, it's not that one. Okay, material. It's the front, right, left, bottom, top. Like that. How do I get that material in there? Matte, lighting, visibility, normal tangent, object IDs. It be material. How do we set that to use? So connecting it to the pink. I've done this before. I just can't remember how I did it before. Okay, edit control, paste settings. Cube mapping? Matte, normal top. Visibility. Okay. It's under settings. Oh, I'll have to look it up. Let's look this up online. How do I set the face of a cube in DaVinci Resolve Fusion? There. Texture node. Square input. See material 1. Color. Okay. How do I set it to an image? So the cube to an image in DaVinci Resolve Fusion. How to attach? Okay. Thank you, Reddit. There. Okay. I just have to keep connecting these to the thing until one of them works. Okay, that's the side. And that's the top? Why is it only blue? Okay, that's weird. Ah, that's bottom. That's right. That's back. That's left. So that is top. Perfect. Now, does mean I'm going to have to rotate this cube around. That's the that. Oops, undo that one. There we go. Because this book's apparently bound on both sides. Really? I didn't notice that. error in the original? How distressing. Oh, no, it's a stack of books. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, and they're all bound on that side, so... There we go. Okay. So the next bit is... image for there. We'll try something. Okay, that's me. This is my background. Let's split off that. Transform. Here. Okay. Set the size. So it's only that edge of the book. There it goes. And it's all right. Actually, switch off transform. Not. Let's see. Is there a crop? Yes, there is. There's also a decrop. How do you... in there? Interesting thing about this, you can go 200. So even if the scale isn't there, uh, okay, like that. Shrink that down. Hello, New Haven. Good to see you. Got some books on the desk, yeah. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to basically interpolate a real book in, or a 3D book object into my background. Now, good thing is... Eh. In part, yes. And also to give a sort of visual prop to the thing I'm saying. There we go. Now, next step. Let's go back to the start. Yep. Let's see if Magic Mask is going to work right. And negative like that. Cool. Track to the end. Okay. Now that will be, if that's top, right, bottom, screen input, left, back, top. Ah, it's not front, right, left, bottom. Oh, it is top. Okay. Now we're going to find the knob for top. Front, left, back, bottom. So pink is top. Oh, no, that's top. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6. It's not front because... Okay. That's got to be back. Where is back? Back's there. Oh, right. Why does that look pink? Where is it getting pink from? Is it even? Ah, okay, good idea. I should do that. I stretch. Yep. Actually, what happens if I look at the just the overlay? Oh, I think it's using pink because there's nothing in there. So go background. There. Shrink you down. Angle like that. Oops. Why can't I adjust the aspect ratio in the merge? Ah, does that affect it? Yep. All right. The word egg. Ah, it's G-E-B. Godel Etchabak. And the background color we're going to set. It's going to be a kind of grey that matches into the grey that that has. I hate how that does that. Okay. There we go. Now when we look at this here, whoop, yep, you wouldn't notice the fact that I've interpolated the image in. Good. And I guess we can just do the side as a grey. Let's try that. So the other sides. Like that one, and those two. that. There. All right, let's see if we can get the animation going. So at this point, we have blend 0. At that point, 1. Let's set that as a keyframe. Keep it coming forward. It's weird, I'm not hearing myself. So round about here, gonna have this rotated so it's facing us like that. Yeah, it's a very nice background that the artist made for me. Just that way, yeah. Just facing forward like that. Bring it even closer. And down. Okay. There we go. That keyframe's there. Okay. That side's got to be a different color. Right. Left. These all should be kind of grayish. Actually, that should pick up on that gold. There. How does that look? Neat. Now, let's smooth out all of the curves. Okay, that looks good. Underpinnings of Computer Programming. A book that I've read which was highly influential on me is the wonderful Gödel Etchebar, which explains through analogy and narrative Gödel's second incompleteness theorem, which, okay, we can have that fade out at the end. There it goes. pin that. And like that. Now I want to change this graphic because that comp sci bit here looks, I can't actually see it in the underpinning bit. Computer programming. A book that I've read which was highly influential on me is the wonderful Gödel Echabar, which explains through analogy and narrative Gödel's second incompleteness theorem, which explains the limitations of provability within formal systems. All these proofs. All right. Ah. Now I'm going to do a brief all of these proofs bit here. Let's go other adjustment clip. Back like that, which explains the limitations of provability within formal systems. All I want to be here. That. All these proofs felt very similar to me. They all used a technique called diagonalization, and they were all about limitations. There, this is a place for it. They all used a technique called diagonalization, and they were all about limitations within mathematics. Yeah. Let's... All right. Fusion again. Let's make a little bit of a thing here. So, background. There. That limits that. Up like that. Like that. I think this is going to be a white background for what I want to do with it. Okay. Now onto that. Merge in a shape renderer. Okay. Now I want sort of a grid, so S grid there. S merge. This one merges shapes together. Why am I not seeing any grid? Is it because it's white on white or something? Huh? Why is that not working? Uh, Eclipse. There we are. Oops. Okay. Oh, that doesn't create a grid. It just puts objects in a grid. Okay. Not what we want. Ah, yeah, that's actually the thing I was thinking. Just want to see if there's anything better. There's S grid, S jitter. Okay, so S rectangle. We'll follow S grid. Right. Let's set you to be style black with some borders. Key. Change our size. Height. Okay, borders need to be a little bit thinner now. Say 10 by 10. Just the offset so they actually get close. All right. That's better. Hey, son. Let's actually make these thinner again. One, 6. That's a bit too thin. 2. 5. 2. Thin out the border. Oops. Okay. Need a bit more of those, so 15. 15. Oh. 20. Oops, that was 30. I wanted 20. All right. There we go. All right. Now, I want to fill these in with ones and zeros. Or do I? Just thinking of the techniques I can use. I could do blue and green as well, or some other pair of colours. Ones and zeros would allow me to use some of the, hold on. S text plus. Here it goes. Okay. 0, 1. I think it's text scramble. Oh, please behave. That's not what we want. Move text scramble. There's a modifier that animate. It might be text. Scramble modifiers. 0 and 1 randomness. Substitute characters. 0, 1. So full random. Okay, that's doing what I want. Let's get the sizes correct. And things lined up. Here. So go to hyperlegible. Let's anchor. Anchor. In here, so size like that. Let's get tracked. Just like that. There we go. That's the other thing. Gonna have how do I set this to fixed width? Reading direction. Ah, that's justified. And they're ancient. Font features. Do I have to just pick Courier? To force it to be fixed width? Yeah. Okay. How many fields is there visible? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Let's now adjust the tracking so things line up right. There we go. Copy that. There. So first, just the line tracking same way. Copy that. Up. There we go. Hopefully that's not gonna. Oh, it keeps changing. That's not what I want. So don't animate on time. Good. Then we bring this in over the first few seconds. So deblend that. Very about there. Have this one. that. It's similar to me. They all use the text. And then here. So we have the effect of it being written in. Very similar to me. They all use the technique. That's what we want. And then we're going to have this crosswise bit being lit up. That's there. How are we going to do that? I wonder. Stretch time. Oh, thank you. There we go. Oh, here is an idea. Let's change style. Doesn't have a filter on it, so I can't do that. How about S rectangle? Which we are going to again make non-solid. Have the border. Have curved edges once we find it. Corner radius like that. Width and height. Oops. There we go. Style. Let's say kind of green. Now at the end of the animation, they all use the technique called that spot there is when I'm going to end this. So move that over there. Oh, it's starting to lag. That's a concerning warning. Let's height that. Interesting, it's not. $45. When it should be, okay, minus 45. Like that. Okay. Let's narrow the border a bit more. Oops, not that much. That's about enough. Okay. Like that. Let's height and width and offset. Set those as keyframes. Move our time backwards to here. It's like that. Location. There. Now if we play it, technique. It highlights out the diagonal. All right. Let's smooth those. Very similar to me. I have to switch this off before it becomes relevant. But that's technique. There. Ah. I had a terrible idea. Binary word searches. Binary find a word. That is brilliantly terrible. Okay. And S Boolean. Replace, keep. Is there any other? Go here, add tool. shape. Change style, duplicate, eclipse, expand grid, jitter, merge, Ngon outline. Transform. Okay, that's the one we probably want to use. There it goes. So at frame before, we're going to say X size is 0. Frame after, X size is 1. So that switches that off. So it goes now. Use the hey, hi X1C. Right. Let's just adjust this slightly. We have a little bit more room up there. Oops. Okay. Now, problem is I'm going to have these values up here somehow and knotted. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. Well, I think, well, let's check that. I think that's me for the live streaming component of the editing anyway. Because I've got to actually do some offline stuff as well. Scoop there. Let's get back to my main room. If I can remember how to do that. Thank you, everybody, and thank you for joining me as I did some editing. Tomorrow will be some RimWorld, so I hope you can join me for that. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you later. Goodbye.